Taco shows. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
And thank you for rocking on the job with 101.1 WJRR. 9:05. First of three chances today to win a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas plus $1,000. So keep that in mind.
We'll remind you right before we do it, so you're good.
All right, let me run through the bad stack of characters here first. Then we'll flush it all away with the Taco Power Flusher, and wrap it up on a high note with the Good News Network.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the stack is this Mohammed Solomon, the Boulder terror suspect from last weekend, who firebombed those folks who were holding their weekly gathering in support of the Israeli hostages. Just absolute despicable human being. 118 criminal counts against this guy.
Not even a human being. He's a piece of just garbage.
Absolute trash. Late entry, unfortunately, it's a local one and a high-profile one. That would be Osceola County Sheriff Marcos Lopez, arrested in a gambling and corruption case yesterday. He is now in custody. This stemming from an investigation that dates back to the early part of 2019 when this whole scheme, I guess, was hatched and rolled out. Racketeering, conspiracy to commit racketeering based in illegal gambling and public corruption.
Like the slot machines and the video poker games and whatever, right?
Yeah, to the tune of $21 million.
Again, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but this does not look good.
It doesn't look good, and also this is the last thing any law enforcement officer that goes out there and does their job day in and day out,
putting their life on the line. They
have a hard enough time already with some folks in the public, and this just makes it even more difficult when you get a bad apple like this.
Yeah, we saw all the other officers walking into work with the news cameras all loaded up, filming everything, and Pat made a comment. It just stinks for those guys and ladies. Truly does.
Angel Batista Martinez, in the country illegally and working on a construction site in Polk County, is been arrested and accused of manslaughter after killing a coworker with a skid steer and then trying to deny that he was responsible for it.
Wow.
Yeah. We got a owner of some horses and four other individuals in Lake Wales arrested, also Polk County here, arrested on charges of animal cruelty. Multiple horses and goats seized after an investigation at this property on Poe Road in Lake Wales. Malnourished animals. These pictures of these horses with their rib and hip bones visible. Another one just lying on the ground in its own feces, unable to move its head, barely breathing. Just deplorable, horrible conditions.
Like, how do you do that?
They found multiple environmental hazards, several adults and children living in various... This is just a literal S show. Jose Manuel Nunez Suarez, the top of the heap there, arrested. Let's go to Marion County, where 81-year-old facing charges that she sprayed her neighbor's two young children with bear mace last week because they were out in their driveway doing the unthinkable, playing with bubbles. Ada Anderson also allegedly hurled some pretty colorful racial slurs at the two youngsters, ages 3 and 6. They were playing with soap bubble toys in their driveway, and she hit them with bear spray.
Had a problem with it.
And we get the woman down in Port St. Lucie whose 6-year-old is dead after she tried to perform an exorcism on him.
Oh, I can't even hear this one. That cute little kid, man.
Rhonda Polonese, charged with homicide. Then we talked about this guy earlier in the week, the 20-year-old in Deltona, Jalen Vallejos, who was arrested. He had a ski mask on his head while carrying gloves, a knife, and tools He was caught prowling in Deltona neighborhood on his way to watch his ex-girlfriend sleep, according to deputies. And he admitted to this: aggravated stalking, attempted armed burglary, loitering, prowling, possession of burglary tools, and criminal mischief. He had been doing this for over a month. This is creepy as hell.
He'll be taken care of in jail.
All right.
Because creeping like that is just as, I'm not going to compare it or, yeah.
All right. I can't take any more of this.
I know. Come on, it's Friday, people. Let's power flush all them away and get to the Good News Network.
All right. Bye-bye, bad. Powis, Taco. Powis.
Oh, yeah. We're getting on it. Okay. Locally, right here, we got Good Samaritans, people. The gentleman who came forward and rescued the people in the plane crash over in Brevard County earlier this week.
The electrician.
Props to everybody involved with the saves, man. Grabbed the life fit. It's just good stuff. Pow! Let's see what we got on the network. That's what we're calling it now, the network, so they don't think I'm stealing all their material.
I don't know why they would ever get that impression.
Just the headlines. First time ever. This was early week news, or maybe late. Maybe they're late on. I don't know. First time ever. The invasive python, Pat, that was killed by the Florida bobcat. How cool is that? They said, quote, "It's a sign of nature fighting back against the snakes." I guess they're tired of these bully pythons too. So this bobcat took care of it, killed a huge one. Wow. This is 2 years of exercise reversed 20 years of aging in the heart. I guess they did this study on this older lady. You know what? This one's cool. You got a good heart. Good. We're moving on. Oh, formerly incarcerated men.
Not even pow-worthy.
No. I mean, your heart. I don't want to scare her. Formerly incarcerated men craft tables designed by women in prison to benefit them. Okay, so there's some chicks in jail, right? You've seen the shows, Jail, and those women are kind of crazy, right? Well, these ones are making tables, and these guys are crafting them. Former prisoners are crafting them. I bet they're doing love letters on those. Pow! This one is
any
big.
Of that means?
I had no idea. One man in Southwest India, Pat, taught. It just takes one man to teach 10,000 people to swim for free in a river to end drownings. So he wanted to get rid of drownings. He said, "Hey, 10,000 of you, we're going to do a swimming thing." Taught them all to swim.
Should teach them how to fish too.
Yeah,
teach a man to fish.
So don't just give the man the fish. You got to teach him. Oh, people, smoking rates fall to the lowest ever. By this way, swimmers, pow. Smoking rates fall to the lowest ever, led by our young people and changing culture. What about vapes, though? I'm not smoking, I'm vaping, brah. That. Pow. This is chairs made out of wasted crab shells. Okay. The good news is just not flowing today. There we go. We have a lovelorn tortoise found a year after it escaped in search of a mate at 0.00012 miles an hour. 0.00012 miles per hour. This thing cruised for 1 year chasing some tail, and yep.
He got 3 feet.
Yeah, he found him.
3 feet.
And he was doing that weird shell bumping sound, so pow to him. And this guy, this guy climbed all the way up to Everest to install a defibrillator. 3 weeks later, it saved a young life. So I guess there was somebody up there who needed a defib. He installed it. Not only is he a doctor, he's a climber. Pow! We're getting out.
All right.
Or no, we're not. You know how school just got out and kids, maybe did some stuff. GoFundMe for teen who rushed to work instead of partying after his graduation, right? He graduated. He didn't go out partying with all those mischievous keg-standing sons of bitches. What he did, he went to work. Somebody set up a GoFundMe. It skyrocketed to $180,000 already.
He was working at a Burger King, I think.
I believe so. Yeah. So you know what, man? Whopper time for you. Pow!
Get some more good news to share. Lynch and Taco's commercial-free Workday Rock Block is coming up at 8. Thank you, Taco.
Lynch and Taco.